6 games to go. So much to play for. And the Manchester derby is underway with United in the red, City in the blue, and United attacking the goal away to our left in the first half. And the player who has come in today, Jess, quickly into the action. Park. And now Hasegawa. Coombs joining in. Hemp again. Chloe Kelly starting on the bench here today for City. Wahabi with Kasparai. Hasegawa, short. And now Fowler, who was a perennial sub last season but has seen more time from the start during the current campaign. And she's on the ball again here. Fowler's cross. Season, but for a variety of reasons they've not been able to maintain that sort of form. Hasegawa. Kennedy. United are very happy for City to have the ball in this sort of area. In towards Paris again. And there was momentary confusion there as Greenwood stepped in to head the ball away, almost collided with Kennedy, but City rediscover their poise. Wahabi. Greenwood. City with 2/3 of the possession, but United with all of the shots. Park. What a revelation she's been this season. Greenwood. United looking to play out and maybe playing their way into trouble. Greenwood. Fowler. Spins into the path of Hemp. This time she's away from Riviere, but the cross is very deep and too deep. Now Riviere. Chase on the outside, but it's quickly cut out by Hasegawa. Kasparai. All very tight for Fowler, too tight in the end. Chase. Jess, though, almost losing the ball to Hemp, but she is so strong on the ball. But in the end, Hasegawa coming back to win it and also earns the free kick. And it's quickly cut out by Coombs, and City were looking to quickly break there, but here is Wahabi again. And the shot from long range tests Mary Earps. It's the first thing she had to do. It was Jess. And that really is the beauty of Manchester City. They can create very little, then suddenly spring forward, and Jess Park nearly did there, and Earps does well to get two hands to it and shovel the ball aside. Rolled off by Kasparai. Hasegawa. Fowler. Park. And then fired in from long range and just wide. Hasegawa does have that in her locker. And once again, United restricting City to efforts from that sort of range, but they've got the technicians to find the back of the net from there, and Hasegawa almost did. Hasegawa, short. Now Coombs. Hemp. Wahabi into Park! Brilliant! A first Women's Super League goal for Manchester City. for Jess Park, and it's come in the game which matters most. And Jess Park, who has been one of the breakthrough stars in the Women's Super League season. Maybe a question of offside there against Shaw in the build-up. But then Wahhabi on the overlap, pulling it in towards Park, and that is fantastic technique to cushion the volley into the back of the net in the midst of the penalty area. That was Phil Foden-esque from Jess Park. Hasegawa, Park, stepping away from the challenge of Narlund. Coombs, Hasegawa, and the challenge from Zellum. Hasegawa, in towards Shaw, looking to spin away from Letizia, who was strong in the challenge. Turner all the way back to Earps. Hasegawa. It's looped towards goal, and it's turned in by Park again. Well, this is turning into her day. She'd never scored for City in the WSL before this afternoon. In the short corner routine, just track her run deep into the penalty area. Again, maybe a hint of offside as it was guided down by Kennedy inside the box. But nobody had tracked the run of Park, and she was there to volley the ball clear beyond the grasp of Earps. And we are back underway. And as far as the contest is concerned, and certainly as far as Manchester United are concerned, they need to score the next goal. But here is Park finding Shaw. It's Khadija Shaw, and it's 3-0. And within 34 seconds of the second half, that surely settles it. Khadija Shaw with her customary goal in the Women's Super League. 2 goals. Winning the ball back strongly, reversing it into the path of Shaw. And she was able to burst into the penalty area beyond Letizia and apply the finish, as she has been all season. Mary Earps exposed once again. Ball in field, almost putting her teammates under pressure. Nilsson finding Riviere, but now Hem wins it back. Hasegawa. Park. Fowler. Park looking to pick her way through, and in the end Greenwood though will tidy up before Nilsson. Kasparai. Hasegawa. Greenwood. Oh, now it's been given away. Here is Zellum, and it's poked towards goal initially by Garcia, then it's blocked, and then City will come away with it. On the counter-attack, Park. Now Fowler. Shaw and Hemp in the centre. Fowler may go alone, but it's into the arms of Earps. Garcia offside. Nilsson, Mannion, Kennedy on the end of it, then Fowler. But they work the overlap and the cross deflected in. They worked the overlap and it took a big deflection off Kasparite. That may go down as an own goal in the end by the Dutch international. I think it will. Mannion, Zeller, Jess. Mattoon will chase, but Hasegawa will get there first. And she manages to dig out the clearance, only as far as Garcia. Zalem, Nilsson. It's all very tight on the edge of the penalty area. Garcia again, Zalem again. Blundell made the dash down the left, but Zalem looks to Williams on the right, and she won the header, but Blundell wasn't there. Now it's cleared away as far as Shaw. And there is an opportunity for City to counter-attack with Fowler. It's a very deep cross. Hemp, though, almost makes something of it. It's a first ever derby double for Manchester City. And there's no doubt that as far as the Women's Super League is concerned, Manchester is sky blue. Jess Park with 2 goals. She also made the third for Khadija Shaw in the opening seconds of the second half.